because you were kind enough to respond to an email which landed in your inbox out of the blue. And you called me in for a meeting. That script was a different one, but inshallah that'll get made one day. And its life has come a full circle with you launching the music of my first film, Jugni, which is a musical. So it's an honor to have you sing in the film, sing this track that we just heard, which is so beautiful. And now I speak not just for myself, because I may be the director, but it's Karan and Manas, the three of us, the co-producers of the film, who have actually made the film happen. So the director doesn't do anything, the actors don't, the crew doesn't, if the film doesn't happen. So it's really on behalf of the three of us that I welcome all of you. And I have to say that it has been such a joyous journey to work on the music of this film with Clinton. Of course, sir, it's a blessing to have one song that is sung by you. And Clinton, it has been a joyous, joyous journey. And Shelly ji, I don't see you, I don't know where you are, but it is an absolute privilege to work with people, the entire cast and crew, and musicians of this scale, level and caliber. Nakash is here with us, Bianca is here with us, these are singers. Javed Saab couldn't make it, Vishal ji of course. Rekha ji has sung a track, Rahat Saab has sung a track, he's not here. But I'm absolutely in awe of the people that I'm working with. Thank you so much for giving me this privilege.
It's lovely. And I don't think there's anything that I can tell you guys about Mr. A. Rahman and Mr. Vishal Bharadwaj, because it's all there and it's such prolific careers. But I think the one thing that I can say is that we've managed to get the two of them on one album for the first time. Like, that earns us a big badge, yeah, everybody? So without any further ado, sir, could we please have the two of you up on the stage, please? Mr. Rahman, it's a huge honor and a huge privilege, and I'm sure you hear that very often, but it truly is. I wanted to ask you, what was your reaction when you heard that Mr. Bharadwaj is going to be on the same album?
I'm a big fan of his films. And as a person, an amazing person and a great artist. And so I'm really excited to be.
Yes, and so, Mr. Bharadwaj.
I think I'm a bigger fan of him.
Oh God. I think you're going to have to prove it.
Actually,
this is sounding like a contest.
No, actually he inspires so much with his music. With Rahman's music, actually the scenario of Indian music completely changed when he came in. And I remember when the Roja was introduced first, the music of Roja. That sound completely changed the whole country's perspective towards the music. He got the Oscar later, but I think his sound brought us to the international standard even in the 90s, way back in the 90s.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about our composer.
Yes, absolutely. We have to now get the man of the hour up on the stage, Clinton Cerejo, for this absolutely tremendous album. Clinton, straight from the heart, how does it feel right now?
Feels unreal, actually, surreal.
Yeah.
But you know what? My memory has always failed me at the best of times, so I've come prepared.
Go for it, Clinton.
So I'm gonna do this. Forgive me. So when Shefali, Manas, and Karan first came to meet me in 2013 about this movie, it certainly piqued my interest. And certain things. It was a film about musicians, so that's cool. It was gonna have a lot of songs. I mean, a lot of songs. That also was cool with me. But it was set in a village called Morinda in Punjab, and the music required was largely Punjabi folk. Okay. So like the first reaction in my head, admittedly, was like, why me? I could easily think of several other names that would seem like more likely candidates. But I didn't let that reaction hang around in my head very long, because I saw the opportunity that it presented, and I decided to take up the challenge. And I had absolutely no idea how much fun this process was going to be. And I think one of the biggest rewards came to me when a few days ago I was at Vishalji's studio and I played him a few of the songs, and he said that the way you're composing now, I really can't believe it, and it doesn't sound like, no one will believe that you've composed these songs. And for me, that was like one of the biggest rewards that I could have received. And
I thought it was some Clinton Singh, you know, or somebody like that.
wow. So yeah, first time my hands are shaking, by the way. First and foremost, I feel incredibly grateful to Shefali, Manas and Karan for the faith they placed in me throughout this process. Shefali's clarity of thought as a director has been nothing short of amazing. And as for Karan and Manas, dream producers is the word that comes to mind. If we had more producers like them in this industry, it would honestly be a very different place. So, really. I feel lucky to have had such an incredible lyricist like Shelly, who on the project, who made my life a lot easier, you know. And also of special significance is today the fact that the two men who are sitting on this stage with me have shaped my career in more ways than I can even imagine. You know, Mr. Rahman, all those nights we spent in Chennai, all those years. And I like irreplaceable. That was like school for me. And so working on all your music, right from Omkara onwards, has been, I don't know, I cannot even describe. And I also want to mention at this stage another man sitting there, Mr. Rajat Dholakia, with whom I did many ad jingles together, and that was also like for me like going to film school and getting paid for it. Yeah, also like Mr. Ranjit Barot, I don't know if he's here. He was supposed to be here today, but I don't think he can make it. Mr. Ranjit Barot, I owe you so much. Salim also, I worked on with so many background scores I worked on with Salim. So I just want to also thank all the singers who have sung. Nakash Aziz is here. Mr. Vishalji, of course. Rekha Bhardwaj, who also couldn't be here, who sung an amazing song on the album. Rahat Saab, who has sung Qawwali with Jazim Sharma. Neha Kakkad, Bianca Gomes, who sung a duet with me, Bianca. And Javed Bashir, who's sung 2 songs as well. And Mr. Rahman for actually giving us a song on the same album. That's a really, what an honor. And to the Groove Room boys and all my producers, Simab Sen, Sachin, Hemant, couldn't have done this without you. So thank you.
It's fantastic. It's a good thing you wrote that down. That's a lot of names.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to leave anyone out.
No, absolutely. Clinton's made this beautiful album, and you heard all those names. It's unreal to think that all these artists that we've grown up on should be in one album. And to take this evening forward, we have to call upon the company that's responsible for making sure that this music reaches you. I'd like to call upon Mr. Sridhar Subramaniam, President, India, Middle East, Sony Music, please. So I would think that you have a great ear for music as well.
Actually, no.
No?
No, absolutely not. I think what we do is we rely on people, all the people on the stage, and young upcoming producers who actually try to do exciting stuff and try and support them. We do a little bit. They do their job.
We are very, very thankful for that. Thank you so much. We're going to bring up the plaques to commemorate the launch of Jugni's music. Question for you, in fact. In the album, did you just say, oh my God? I promise it's an easy one. Do you have a favorite in the track, in the album?
You know, I must say that I have many, but I think the one that Vishal has sung is actually my absolute favorite of the lot.
The first one. Yeah, actually, you know, sir, I cried. I was sitting on a shoot and I heard that song and I just like a really wise person telling you everything will be fine. There's that quality to the song. It's so beautiful. Also, Mr. Mathur, I'm so sorry. Mr. Mathur, what would you like to say about the sound? It's absolutely beautiful. Like I can imagine for someone like Clinton, right at the beginning, you make this beautiful album and you wanted to completely reach people as you intended it. And you've been a big part of that.
Well, first of all, I'll like to take this opportunity to thank the team of Jugni to go for Dolby Atmos. I'm sure it's been a great tool for the creative team to actually use the format. And and make the songs realistic and immersive, and what we just experienced a few minutes back. So I'm sure the track looks fantastic. I mean, we have seen all the songs in Dolby Atmos. They I'm sure look even better and sound even better. And hopefully on 22nd January when the film opens, I mean, we get more people in the Dolby Atmos screens watching this. watching the movie.
Absolutely, absolutely. We pray for that. We'd like to open the evening to question and answers from the press, and we'll pass some mics around.
So I'm sure you would be offered 100 of projects every year. Why Jugni? What made you say yes for this project?
So, Shefali ji has the stories about rural stories about Sufis, about music, and she's got that sensibility. And she told me a couple of stories. And then, of course, my production company's executive producer is Karan, so he pulled me in. And this is a song which I was doing with my spiritual teacher. So we do a lot of songs for just personal listening. And he said, I need one of those songs. So Kashif Saab has written the lyrics and the music for this one. And so I said, okay.
So you also said that you're a big fan of Mr. Vishal Bharadwaj's movie. If you had to pick any one movie of his that you've really liked and any of his tracks that you enjoyed.
I've seen Omkara like, properly. Usually I've been always in fast forward mode and I watch movies. I don't have patience. But Omkara, I watched it fully. I really love the art of how he's directed it, the music and all the whole beautiful.
Thank you.
Marches is my. And Marches came along back as music.
My question to you is, being this film a musical, don't you think that there will be similarities between this movie will be compared to Ashki 2 or Abhiman? So if yes, then how would you describe the differences between all these movies?
You'll have to see the movie to see the differences, but it's in a very, very real space of, like Sugandha said, a music producer going into a village. So it's a story of two worlds, two very different worlds, which you see in a very real, gritty manner. And so the music is also, the completely raw and the completely processed and the completely beautiful sounds in the middle of those two as well that you're going to see. So there are no. Every film is something that stands on its own legs. And I hope that this will too, and I'm pretty certain that it will actually.
Vishal sir and Rahman sir, my question to you is, sir, this movie protagonist goes to, in the interiors of India to find a true talent. So talking about both of you, that you're associated with the music industry, sir, did you ever find, what do you want to say about the hidden talent of India pertaining to the music? What do you want to say about it, sir?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of talent in the country, and now when we see in the reality shows, you come across so many talented singers, and so many singers have actually come. Shreya Ghoshal is one of them. So I think we have a lot of talent, and especially talent in the inner side of the country, interior. And let me say about something about the film, because when I met Shefali when she came to me and Clinton introduced me to her. And when I first watched the film, it was such a beautiful experience because it's a very, very honest film. And lovely performance by Sugandha, and the music is extraordinary. And Clinton, I couldn't believe that it's done by Clinton, because the compositions are so earthy. You can actually smell the soil. It's so rooted, the compositions.
I think I would like to add to that. So a musician comes with his influences and then he evolves. And you can see that in Clinton, how he's changed from his sensibilities.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the Clinton we knew, he's one of the finest musicians I have ever come across. And I have worked, actually my sound of my music changed from Omkara, and the reason is Clinton. And otherwise, I was just hanging in the air. He gave me the ground. He's such a fine musician. And this time he surprised me with his compositions. I mean, that Dug Dugi Dug and that Kavali, it's like beautiful compositions. And Shefali has come, she has struggled a lot to release this film. My congratulations, and I am feeling so happy that this film is releasing finally. And thanks to Sridhar for taking the music, and I hope you promote it well.
What has inspired you to do this album? Any uniqueness or specific reason for doing this?
Well, like I said, I think I took it as a challenge because for me, it was completely out of my comfort zone. I would say, with I had done Coke Studio before that, and with Coke Studio, I had done a lot of Indian music and stuff like that. But it was still a very blank canvas. This was very specific because there were scenes that I had to work with, and I had to actually write music to a brief. And also write in that style and make it seem authentic and make it seem like it belonged. So for me, I think taking up the challenge was not easy for me personally, but I think I'm very, very happy with the results, and also the singers that have contributed to the album have just made it so taken it to another level, each and every song. So for me, my job was made a lot easier that way.
रहमान सर, आपसे एक सवाल है. It was mentioned over here कि सूफियाना कलाम लिखा है, as well as the lyrics and music is given by Kashif Saab. So tell us something about your track in the film.
So as I said, this was done for our own spiritual satisfaction. It's my spiritual teacher, Kashif Saab. And we started recording private songs for the past 10 years in my studio, which nobody... He wrote the lyrics for Khwaja Mere Khwaja also. So when he heard it, Karan heard it, he wanted the track. He said, I need a track on that. And so I couldn't refuse. This is probably the first time I've sung one of the tracks which I've sung for somebody else has come out.
Thank you, sir.
How difficult or easy was it to get Rahman sir to sing for your track in terms of
Right. No, I wasn't the composer of Rahman's track. Mr. Rahman sang for Mr. Rahman's track was composed by Kashif Saab, but Vishalji sang on my track, and actually this is the first time. He sung for any other composer other than himself. So for me, it's like literally.
The
like
risk was his. He was taking the risk.
No, but absolutely, it was like beyond a blessing and honor, and to have AR also to have a song on this album that I've done is like, for me it's special significance because both these men have influenced my career in more ways, like I said, more ways than one can imagine.
रहमान सर, आपका फेवरेट गाना कौन सा है इसमें? जुगनी में आपका फेवरेट गाना कौन सा है?
Actually, I like that whole guitar second track which you played. It was very hair-raising. Very nice. And of course, Vishalji sir. I've not listened to the whole soundtrack yet. I'm going to listen to it now. It took a long time to put it together.
And now that we are coming to asking you about picking a favorite track, I'm guessing that's a very difficult thing to do. This marks the end of the Q&A. And it's a huge, huge love and truckloads of joy that you guys were here. And thank you so much. And this has been an ultimate pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.